Hey Aquarius, this is your Astro Tarot reading for the month of July. And this is going to be a month where you do a lot of soul searching about your relationships. So let me give you a general reading for the first of the month, and let's see what kind of situations are coming your way. I do know that on the 4th, Venus, the planet of love, the planet of socializing, the planet of beauty, goes into your house of romance. Woo! And let's see what Venus is going to bring your way at the top of the month. On the 4th, Venus enters into your house of romance, and let's just see what happens. Well, as you can see, things may not be as smooth as you expected. I do feel as though that you may be sharing your time with other people. There may be a relationship issue that you have to clear up, or a relationship issue that you are prepared to walk away from. It's going to be really important that you have conversations. Now listen, that Mercury retrograde is going to be happening in your house of commitment. So we're going to figure out, or you will figure out, whether or not the person that you're dealing with, or the person that you want to be with on a romantic level, is the person that you are going to try to commit to. The Fool card is suggesting that you might decide to move forward, or move past, or move away from a current romantic situation, because you may feel as though being with this person or being with this situation is foolish. Be careful of arguments with love this month. Be careful of arguments with love this month. Arguments can really get out of hand. People can be really disturbed. There can be a major breakdown in a relationship if you're trying to make a relationship work and you find out the relationship is built on sand, or people are not being honest with you. There can be a lot of aggravation and arguments coming. And this card is suggesting that you may decide to just go it alone and be strong enough to go it alone, or find some peace of mind regarding a love situation, because it's not really working in your favor or working out the way you had decided that you would like it to work, in whatever direction. Okay, so let me give you some information cards on Venus, the planet of love and attraction, entering into your house of romance. First card, let's see. It says inner voice. You got to listen to your inner voice when it comes to what you see, what you perceive, what you feel is going on with a certain person. Now, let me just say this to you. One thing, though, Venus entering into your house of love and romance, you are going to want to have more fun. You're going to want to have more romance, more personal time, or you may just want to be with your friends. But that Venus entering into your house of romance is going to allow you to make some decisions about your love life. Let's get a second card on that. Moment to moment means to be with a person moment to moment and not really plan for the future. Enjoy the moment to moment, the day by day relationships. So we're talking about relationships that are not really committed, that you're dating and you're trying to figure out where it's going. Transformation means that the relationship, that some partnership that you are currently in, romantic partnership, or that it may change for something a little deeper. Also, we're talking about friendships. What's going on with your friends? What's going on with your friends? So on the 7th, 2 days later, 4, 5, 6, 3 days later, 3 days later, Uranus is going to also enter into your house of romance and friendship, and there could be a change. Uranus can turn things around. It is the planet of surprise, and you may be surprised about something that's going on with a friendship. Also, your creative energy is going to be very strong. Uranus is the planet of innovation, and Venus is the planet of art. You may decide that you want to do something very artsy, craftsy, something very inspirational, something creative. Wow, your creative juices are going to be flowing around that first week of the month of July, and you're going to want to do something a little different with your time. Maybe it's not so much a romantic situation. You may want to walk away from that for a minute and focus on what you can do with your own personal talents. And laziness is suggesting that you may decide to just take a break and don't do nothing, and give yourself some self-love and be by yourself and focus on those things that you want to focus on. Have a massage, or eat some extra things that you like to eat, some little goodies. And let's get another card about the first of the month, when it is coming about your love situation and your creative situation. The dream is that there is something, someone, some situation that you want regarding love, that you really are trying to manifest, that you keep dreaming about. Maybe it is a person from the past that you want to come back. Maybe it is a person that you wanted to develop into a deeper situation. Maybe it is that you want to take the person that you with and you want to say, can this happen? Can this be the person of my dreams, or the person that I can create something deeper with? Yes. And so there is a full moon. A full moon is going to be on the 10th. There's going to be a full moon on the 10th. And guess where it's going to be? It's going to be in your house of spirituality. Your intuition is going to be off the hook. And you know what? Your intuition is going to have some messages about money. Wow. Okay, what is going on with your money, Aquarius? Your intuition is going to be off the hook about, well, the first thing is about money. Full moon revelations. You know, there could be some money on the way, some ways that you can make some money. You can discover that, you know, if you do this, do that, that things can start flowing for you and make a financial increase in your life. If you've been feeling stuck on what ideas you need to focus on or what projects you need to focus on, that full moon on the 10th is going to open up a door and create a light bulb of ideas for you. There could be some kind of new projects coming your way that's going to stimulate you to move forward, trying to make some more money. You got the World card, which means the world is open, ideas are open, opportunities are open for you. You have to be very careful with your depression. Don't let depression stop you. You know, disappointment can be one of those things that you have to deal with day by day, moment by moment, but stay in your prayer, stay in your affirmations, stay in your creative visualizations, make it go away. You tell the negative forces that you are not going to fall for it. There's something better coming for you, and you are going to make a decision to be in the now and not worry about the past. Whatever has happened in the past, you're going to leave that past alone. And I'm going to say this to you. You may decide to get more information and also be more inspirational. Get more information about your inspiration. So you may decide to follow a different religious path, spiritual path. Do some meditation. Maybe start some yoga classes, whatever it is to get that psychic energy moving. But listen, there's a serious thing that's going to happen. When Saturn, the planet of seriousness, it's a serious planet, goes retrograde in the house of your mind. You know, your thoughts, you get some serious thoughts. You be making some serious decisions. It's like things come to you and you say to yourself, you know, I should not have done that. I need to make a different decision about something that's about money. It's about money. Well, you got a lot of money cards this month, Aquarius. A lot of money cards this month. Okay, let's see what else the cards are saying. Okay, conversations, you know, your higher forces. Let's see, you got to make some decisions. You got some, okay, wow. Okay, Saturn, the planet of karma, the planet of restrictions, the planet of building, moving forward, is going to be in your house of the mind, your thoughts. And your thoughts right now are going to be on how to build some better money, better finances, because Saturn is the builder. It is considered the planet to build from one situation to the next. It is a transition planet. It's like we're going to leave something behind that you don't need and pick something up that you can grow with. Your money, this is a chance for your money to grow because you have been thinking about it, and Saturn's going to put something on your mind for you to think about. Not only will Saturn be in the house of your mind, but also Neptune, the planet of spirituality and of psychic energy and intuition, is going to be there. What? You have the High Priestess card. This is about psychic energy, messages and signs. Pay attention to messages and signs this month. They are going to be strong. You're going to know exactly what you should do because you've been thinking about it, and your angels and your ancestors are going to be giving you answers. What is going on with your love life? You got some love cards here. You got love cards here. And you may decide, your thoughts may be, I do this with this person, I do this with that person, because it's going to be a lot, because you got a lot of stuff with relationships this month. You know, Aquarius, this is a month to get your relationships together, whether it is love relationships, friendships, financial partnerships, business partnerships, family relationships. You want to know what's happening, because you want things to be successful, and you are willing to fight for success. You're willing to fight for success. But before you can make a decision on what to do, you got to view what your options are. Okay, let's get some inspirational cards on Saturn, the planet building planet, the planet of karma, the planet of making things a little bit more realistic, the planet of realism. You're going to see things from a realistic point of view. First card, a time for healing. You need to heal some situation between you and somebody. If you've fallen out with somebody, it's time to heal it. Conversations. That Saturn is going to allow you to have some serious conversations, some no-nonsense conversations, to get down to the point of what's going on between you and a certain person, to get some clarity in a matter. between you and another person. It's like, let's heal this. If you can't heal it, you're going to let it go. The second card, nothing is yet set in stone. So that means if something has happened, it's not the last word. It's not the last stop. Things can move, things can change. It's just like what comes in goes out with the water. What comes in goes out. You can make a change with a situation that you think is that you just can't change. It's not true. And it says, don't let pride get into your way. This is the question, Aquarius. If something has happened between you and a certain person, what is it that you need to, try to mend? And this card says, don't let pride get in the way, because time is fleeting. You don't want, to see a person today and not be able to see them for another day, because time goes by so quickly. So it's like, don't let pride get in your way. If there's something you want to say to a person, something you want, some kind of way you want to make up or get clarity with a situation, this is the month to do it. This is the month to do it. Yes. Okay, now, Mercury retrograde. Oh, yes. That Mercury retrograde is going to start on the 18th, and it's going to be in your house of commitment. That is marriage, engagement, people that you have, dedicated your life with, somebody you're trying to grow with. Mercury is going to allow you to think differently about your relationship and actually have some conversations and see if you and this person are on the same page. There can be some celebrations. You may decide to celebrate. If you are in a positive relationship, you may finally realize that you are in a positive relationship and that you need to go ahead and be appreciative of the person that you are with if you are in a positive relationship. Let's see what else is going on here. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. Mercury's also going to be on, this could be a business partnership on how to manifest your money, consolidate your money, secure your mony. If you are living with a person, y'all are sharing funds, paying bills together, y'all are going to come to some sort of agreement on how we're going to do this. What's our next plan in terms of securing our finances, because time is serious about that money. The two of you are going to want to sit down and talk about, we need a budget. What are we going to do for the future? The Empress card is also a card of giving birth to something new in a relationship. There can be a pregnancy. There can be something you're trying to plan, some kind of big party, some sort of anniversary, some sort of wedding, some sort of appreciation party. It is going to be definitely there when that Mercury retrograde. You say, I'm going to decide to do this. And let's just see what else. You got the Lover's card. Woo! It is definitely about love relationships. Love relationships. Here we go. All right, what's going on? Okay, because you want happiness, you want stability. Let me just say this to you. On the 22nd, the sun is going to also enter into your house of partnership. The sun is growth. The sun is optimism. The sun is prosperity. So if you are in a positive relationship, guess what? You have a chance to let it grow and flow and get stronger. There is a stronger feeling here. Now, if you just happen to be in one of those relationships that you have been trying forever to make happen, try to make work, this person does not appreciate you, you are going to be able to let it go. That Mercury retrograde is going to say, enough of the tears, enough of the aggravation. You have tried everything that you can do to make this situation work. And guess what? It may be time to let it go. Let it go so that you can have better luck and attracting someone new or more appreciative into your life. Let's get some understanding cards about that Mercury retrograde that is going to go retrograde in your house of relationships, in your house of partnerships. On the 18th, let's get some understanding cards. First card, share the love. Share the love means, if you keep offering your hand in love, offering your hand in understanding, you can try. We'll see what happens. Or maybe this is share the love with somebody else. It's about getting the type of affection that you need in your life for happiness and commitment and stability. Let's do another card for that Mercury retrograde. Your darkest fears is that the person that you're with is not really for you, or that they may have desires for someone else, or you may be afraid to be alone. That is a very strong fear for people. It's like, I've spent all my time here and I don't want to be alone. I spent all my time. I don't want to waste my time. I put too much into this relationship, but it's not working. It's not working. And it's maybe time for you to move on. Okay, now the new moon is going to be on the 24th, and that is also going to be in your house of commitment. So what is it that the new moon wants to bring? Awaiting results. Now you've been trying to have a conversation, trying to have an understanding. You done put some seeds, you planted seeds for love and affection and understanding, and you are awaiting these results, and that's going to be around the new moon on the 24th. Let's see what else that new moon can bring your way regarding your committed relationship. Here we go. And it says well-deserved rewards. Well, you're going to get what you want. If you put the work in, you're going to get what you want. And if you have put the work in to leave the person, you are going to get what you want one way or the other, one way or the other. Okay, and it says detach if you need. Detach if you need. Detach if it's not working. Detach. Okay, and Aquarius, I got some more interesting news for you. But before I give you this news, can you do me a favor? If you like my videos, can you click like and subscribe so I can send more of them to you? Like and subscribe. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Here we go. Okay, on the 30th, Venus, the planet of love and attraction. It moves around now. It's going to be in your house of employment. Okay, let's talk about money, Aquarius. Let's talk about money. Venus brings money. Venus brings good luck. Woo, the card fall up. Oh, wow. You get something that you want. When that Venus enters into your house of employment, there we go, money. Okay, you're going to make a decision to end something, begin something. Something is going to, you're going to better relationships. Okay, that's good. Money, you got money cards here. Inspiration, you are inspired. You're going to be working on trying to make that money. Okay, you're going to be, you tired of not making the money you want. You're tired of the confusion. And you get what you wish, Aquarius. The last message for you this month in July, you get what you want regarding employment. Yay! Yay, Aquarius. So this has been your Astro Tarot reading for the month of July. And if you'd like to know what else is in your chart, you can contact me at kimallen.com. That is kimallen.com.